Hello guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. So here we go then. We are here today for the game against Rangers. Second against third. Doesn't really change anything in the context of the league. You know, they're 5 points clear of us anyway, and Livingston a full 7 points behind us. So I want to take this opportunity really to talk through what our plans are going to be. Let's discuss that. So team strength wise, you know, we are decent. We're just about to hit the January transfer window, and there are some players that I'm thinking about moving on. So I've already set them up basically to the way that I'd probably look at them leaving. So we're looking more or less from Kingsley down. You know, so we've got Stephen Kingsley, not a bad player, valued at 450k. Boyce, a man that I'll probably look at moving on if I can get that kind of money, you know. Probably around 1.5 million, I'd let him go. We've got Decrease Cogley, he's only just joined us. He was literally there as a fringe player anyway. Craig Gordon, injured. We'll keep him, obviously. He's my number 2. Ewan Henderson, valued at 13.75k. Now, he's a youngster, decent player, somebody that we'd move on if we can get a little bit of money for. Andy Halliday, valued at 93k, but that wage, you know, that wage per week of 3.1k, over £3,000 on a player that hasn't really featured that much this season. 6 starts, 8 substitute appearances. Michael Smith, a player that in my opinion he's past it now, 33 years. Still playing for us, you know, he's played 22 games a season, 5 assists. But if we can move him on, Harris Spratt, obviously he's gone back to my reserves. And Stephen Naismith, the highest paid player at the club, on almost £6,000 a week. So they're the players that I'd be looking at moving on. Now, do we take this opportunity to have a chat with the board? Because finances-wise, we've got £880 in the bank for us to play with anyway in the transfer budget. We've got 4.4 million overall balance, and we're more or less bang on for the wage budget. So, should we go and have a chat with the board about finances? Let's increase the transfer budget. The board will get back to you shortly. I don't even have to explain myself. So we might have found that out by the end of the game then. You know, once we've played Rangers, they might come back to me. But where do we make the changes? So team report-wise, obviously squad depth, we've looked at that. Brophy, for me, hasn't played enough. He's a quality striker, and he has done us proud, in fairness. You know, he's had 11 starts and 8 goals. Gone under the radar a bit as Eamon Rofi, but Liam Boyce, Rich is another quality player. If we could get, I'm not saying world class, obviously, we're not going to get a world class striker at the minute, but if we can get some SPL leading striker in, I think we're on to win it, because behind him, Byrne is on fire as well. You know, Byrne at the minute, 15 starts, 8 goals. When we look at his form at the minute, you know, he's banging him in for fun. In his last 3 appearances, he's scored 4 goals, so he's not doing bad at all. We've got Edwards, we've got Walker, I've got Richards, I've got LaRucci. You know, LaRucci, another player that we may see more of. In the middle of the park, Max Power, we've got Byrne, I wouldn't play him there. But then we've got Andy Irving, they would be my 2. We've also got Jimmy as well. Could potentially do with somebody on that side to challenge Irving. As like I say, Max Power, Jimmy are those 2. At the back, I think we're quality. Obviously, out on that side, Smith. Logan's out on loan. Brandon's out on loan. And then in goal, we've got probably, in my opinion, one of the best goalkeepers in the league in Gorey. Only 25-year-old, valued at 4.3 million. And we got him on a free transfer. That is an absolute bargain when you look at it. 19 appearances and only 17 conceded. 6 clean sheets. That's the problem, isn't it? It's the clean sheets. Do we strengthen? Do we go for it in the January transfer window? We are currently in 3rd place, like I say. And catching Rangers and Celtic isn't on. You know, I was talking about getting sacked if I didn't get a top 6 finish. And we are possibly going to get European football. I can't imagine it's going to go away from us now. If we have a look at the rules, there it is. So the top 5 teams should be getting some kind of European football. Now we're in 3rd place, so we should get full Europa League, but we'll go in at the 3rd round. Anything below that, 4th or 5th, we're looking at a Europa Conference position. But obviously that comes down to cup winners as well. And we've just got to be careful on that, because we have been there before. In other series, other saves that I've done where I thought I've made it and a cup winner's knocked me out. So I'm not sure. Please leave something in the comments, you know. Let me know your thoughts. Do we go for it? 6 points behind Celtic already is quite a gap. And we're not going to catch you. They are a class above Celtic and Rangers, like it or not. They are a class above us. We just need probably 2-3 seasons in European football. Then we'll start challenging. And then we can push on, you know, because the value of our players, we have got players that are amongst the best within the division. And there's no value to them. And we can't compete for wage as well. So, for instance, let's just have a look at Celtic. So Celtic-wise, wages 60k. Eric Burley, 60 grand a week. Our highest paid player is on 6 grand. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. You know, when you're looking at the players that we have actually scouted, all of them are 4 to 5 star players. We're not challenging against that yet. You know, we can't compete with that. So, couple of seasons, but like I say, I want to get your thoughts on what we should be doing in the here and now. So please leave any feedback, any thoughts, any opinions in the comments. So schedule-wise then, what's happened between the episodes? Now we are in third place. We have had games before that Celtic Cup final defeat, and we'll go through them first of all. So the last game you'll see in the league was a 1-1 draw with Livingston. We then had a 3-2 victory over Hamilton, and boy did we get away with it here. So we were actually 2-0 down going into the final 10 minutes. Tammy Abraham had a goal disallowed on 24 minutes, Mulgrew on 32, and Tammy Abraham then had a goal on 68. Max Power on 80, Brophy on the 90th minute, before Richards on the 93rd minute broke Hamilton hearts. Now they had 7 shots, 4 on target. We had 49. We were deserved winners, but getting into the last 10 minutes and getting the victory was absolutely massive. Then we had a 1-0 defeat to Celtic, and we held our own here. We have against Celtic the majority of games, even in that cup final game. You know, we went toe to toe. We just fell apart towards the end. And Turnbull got a penalty for them on 4 minutes, which he converted, and then that was it, game over. There was nothing else happening. They had 12 shots, 4 on target. We had 7 and 3, 55% possession. But overall, you know, a 1-0 defeat again to Celtic in the league isn't horrific. You know, we lost 2-0 last time to them on penalties earlier on. You know, it's just one of those things. But we are competing. We'll see against Rangers today how we really get on, because they're the other big team in the league. Everybody else can beat everybody else. It's just those two teams. We then had a 5-1 victory over Kilmarnock. So we had 18 shots, 9 on target. They had 10 and 4. We had 58% possession. And we were straight out the blocks on a minute when Burns scored. Edwards on 24 and Boyce on 31. We then go into the second half where Kabamba scores on 54 minutes for them. Boyce on 64 and then Richards on 90 minutes. Now team performance wise, fantastic. You know, Boyce on an 8.6, Suter on an 8.3, 58% possession, and that's a dominating win in the league. We then obviously lose to Celtic 3-1 in that cup final, which is disappointing, but gives us an opportunity to focus on the league for a little bit, where we then draw 0-0 with Dundee United. Now a team that I wouldn't have expected to drop points against, but it is what it is, as you can see there. 57% possession. They had 3 shots and 2 on target. We had 10 and 3. And they're the kind of games that can quickly go away from. You know, Gorey got a 7 rating. 2 decent saves in that game, both of them being on target. But unfortunately, dropping 2 points there. But then we get back to winning ways by smashing Ayr away from home, 5-1. Walker with a penalty on 3 minutes. Richards on 12. Byrne with 2 on 25 and 39. Walsh gets a consolation for them on 58 before Brophy on 76 minutes. Now, again, when you have a look at the ratings, a very good team performance. Richard on an 8, Byrne on an 8.2, 49% possession we had, so Ayr actually held their own against us, but we managed to convert 5 of those 16 shots, and we had 11 of them on target. Then a massive 3-1 victory against Aberdeen. Now Aberdeen obviously this season are having a shocker, bottom of the league, but still a very good side nonetheless. We had 19 shots, 10 on target, they had 8 and 3, 62% possession, so we were dominant on the ball. Byrne with a goal on 3 minutes, and then again on 38, Irving on 44, and then they got a consolation in the second half through Gallagher. Now we are conceding quite a few goals in the second half, which is a little bit of a concern, but then we play St Mirren. St Mirren absolutely broke my heart on the 91st minute. So Finlay getting the goal. He doesn't score many on 15 minutes. Bob on 33. Brophy, I'm dancing around thinking we've won. Brophy getting the goal on 87 and Jameson on the 91st minute. Another second half goal, like I say. Yeah, absolutely ruined us. We had 18 shots, 8 on target. They had 2 shots on target and scored both the goals. We had 60% possession. The team rating wise, we weren't too bad, but Gorey just had a shocker on a 6.2. Uncharacteristic, it happens. We move on. We didn't drop all 3 points. We managed to get away with 1. And then we come on to game day 20 as we take on Hearts. So other games in the league. Aberdeen against St Mirren, Ayr against Dundee United, Celtic against Hibs. Now Hibs slowly climbing up the table into 6th place. You know, they are 11 points behind us, but Hibs, yeah, they're not as precarious as they were beforehand, where I was saying they were going to get relegated, but it's always good to get under your rival's skin. Then we play against Rangers, Kilmarnock against Hamilton, And Livingston against Motherwell. Livingston, though, riding high in 4th place with 28 points on the board. So team selection-wise, I'm going with Gorey in goal, Medley, Finley, Souttar and Smith. Irvine and Halliday in the middle. Do I want Halliday in the middle, though? Should I bring Jimmy on? Let's get Jimmy on. Jimmy in the middle with Edwards, Walker and Byrne, and then Brophy up front. So the social roundup then. Medley starting is a terrible call. I'm not a fan of Medley, though. There we go. Lewis Murdoch, my hero. Jimmy is starting, very good. And Layla Wilkie must beat them this time. John Souttar is crucial, but I'm not sure we'll actually win. And then Nicky Snodgrass must beat them this time. John Souttar is on top form, and so are we. So let's go. What are we telling the guys then? Let's pump fist a little bit. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. So go out there and put on a worthy display. We've got some motivated players. Jamie Walker is inspired. Send the assistant to that. And let's go. So we are at home. Tynecastle Fortress. This would be a big win against Rangers if we get one here. Now we'd like to close the gap on the team above us, obviously. 5 points of difference at the minute as Kent then whips one in. It's off the crossbar. 12 minutes on the clock and they've already hit the woodwork. But like I say, if we can close the gap, a point would be decent. Taking points off Rangers and Celtic is massive anyway. There's 25 minutes gone. We're just about to get a highlight. It's Jack then to Valentin Rosler. Haji. Go on, stop that ball into the box then. Medley, it's a great challenge. It's gone all the way out though. Jack's got plenty of time. They've walked right through the middle of us. What a finish. He's onside as well. It's a great bit of play. Valentin Rosier. 1-0 down already. 25 minutes on the clock. They cut us apart there. What do you do with that? You know, Medley gets the foot in. He falls kindly. We are really slow getting out. And there you go. Wide open. 1-0. Not ideal. Here we go. Byrne on it. He doesn't go down though. As Kent hits it long. Hitting on it then. Don't be silly in the box. Be careful. Hitton just wanders through and he's hit the side netting. Dear me, he's basically run the length of the pitch. And we've allowed him to. We've had 2 shots, 2 on target. We've actually had more possession, 56% possession. It's going to be one of those though that counts for nothing. As I've got plenty of space down there again. Right, Walker picks it up. Edwards, we're on it. Medley hits it long. And we've just turned over possession. It's McKenna out wide. Medley again. Edwards has the ball and he loses out, but he gets there. There we go. Brophy. He's not got a lot of options. As Edwards on again, he's absolutely surrounded by blue shirts. Edwards, what can he do with it? Ball in. Brophy with the goal. There you go. 7th goal. I said Brophy's a talent. It's 1-1 on 32 minutes. That was out of nothing as well. We had no right even getting the ball into the box then. Edwards on it. Look at the amount of blue shirts around him. Too many players going for the same man. We've got space in the middle. Brophy, quality play. Comes in at the near post. 1 apiece. 55% possession. 4 shots and 4 on target. We may go into half time at 1-1, which would be decent. Here we go. Corner ball. We're going to get anything out of it. And Finley over the bar. Deary me. Condition-wise though, my front 4 are absolutely shattered. And there you go, half time, 1 apiece. Right, we're going to pump fists again. Say the exact same thing we said at the start of the game. Byrne is unmotivated. Tactically then, what change do we make? Finley on a yellow isn't great, so we'll get Halkett on there. Any more changes really? I don't think so. Jimmy's not having a great game. We'll play it like that for now. A lot of players are tired though, like I say. Walker, Irvine and Smith are shattered. There's 52 minutes on the clock then. That is an awful throw, but Jimmy's going to pick it up. Irvine, out wide to Smith. It's poor. That's really poor. But Souttar picks it up then. Jimmy, plenty of time. Irvine. Right, what's Jimmy going to do with it? Walker. Irvine. Edwards. Hold on. It's fallen kindly. Can he score? It does. Kyle Edwards. It's 2-1. Get in. We were lucky there. It's basically like a double rebound. This fell at his feet, but we have turned it around. 5th goal of the season for Kyle Edwards. Oh, dearie me. Look at this bit here. Off the chest of the defender. Falls to him. He just basically runs, more or less runs it into the goal. And there we go. 55 minutes gone. We have turned it round after going a goal down. We are playing balanced. I think that's the way to go. I don't want to go any more defensive than that, if I'm completely honest. Right. Hadji then. On the ball. A draw, even though we're a goal ahead, a draw would still be a decent result. We just need to be careful that we don't get cut open again. As Jack on it, Arujo, Kent, Roberts, that's a great one too to Kent. And Gorey with the save, big save from the keeper. Right, the highlight then, it's a decent clearance, but it's nice cut back out and they've gone right through the middle of us. Save from Gorey again. It come from his mistake. 2 saves in quick succession. Dundee United are 5-1 up against Ayr. Ball in, headed over the bar from Arujo. Oh, 10 minutes to go then. Celtic are 2-0 up against Hibs. I've not made any more changes really, have I? Do I make any more changes? Kingsley on for Medley. Larucci on for Byrne. Just confirm the substitutions with a couple of minutes left to go. I've had to make the changes. My team is shattered. We've got 3 minutes to stoppages. This could be a massive victory in the context of the league. And there we go, 2-1. After going a goal down, we still managed to turn it around. They had 16 shots, 7 on target. We had 8 and 6. 50-50 possession in the end of it. Edwards with a player of the match performance, 8.1. A goal and an assist. Oh, there you go. That was really special, lads. No one gave us a chance. And it's another 3 points on the board. So there we go then. How have the fans reacted? Fantastic result. Defended well, attacked well. Just a brilliant all-round performance. Derek Pearson, so proud of Hearts today. And there we go. So we are currently third in the league. Like I said, there was never going to be any change today anyway. But we're now 2 points behind. But we're now 2 points behind Rangers, and that is massive. So results-wise then, Aberdeen 1-1 with St Mirren. Ayr lost 5-1 to Dundee United. Shanklin with a hat-trick there. Celtic 2-0 up against Hibernian. Hearts 2-1 against Rangers. Kilmarnock 3-1 against Hamilton. There's Zanzala hat-trick there as well. And then Livingston 0-0 with Motherwell, so that helps us out. So we're now 9 points clear of Livingston as well. Dundee slowly creeping up the table into 5th. So the board have responded then to my increase in transfer budget. We believe the current transfer budget is sufficient for you to reach your objectives. Rejected. Hearts hold firm to deny Rangers. That's a big result, but results like that could potentially be handing the league to Celtic anyway. Edwards on form in narrow Hearts win. Let's praise him. A goal and an assist. He's superb. Twists and turns and shock results. So Hearts 2-1 victory over Rangers, the big one of the weekend. And that is it then. So like I say, third in the league. Not a bad place to be at the halfway point, eh? So where are you going to join me next then? Oh, I think for me, we've got to come back for that Hibs game, haven't we? So we'll go Hibs and Hamilton as we go to Easter Road to take on Hibernian. So that's where you'll join me next then, guys. So like I say, give me your thoughts on if we should try and do any transfer business. Forget the fact that we haven't really got any transfer budget. We'll try and make that up from letting players go. But is there any areas in general that we think we should strengthen? Or should we just roll as we are? Because we're not in bad form, are we? Let's be honest. We're not in dire straits. Third in the league. So, yeah, thanks for watching. As always, it's been emotional. And I'll see you later. Ta-ra.